What is going on, guys? It is early in the morning, but not early enough. Apparently getting up at like 4 o'clock is just not early enough because it's already 6:30. As you can see, the sun is already out, and that's kind of a problem today since I had planned on doing largely a topwater video this morning. I have nothing but topwater baits tied on aside from my Senko. So I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna fish topwater while I still can. It was supposed to be cloudier than it is too, so we'll see. I'm thinking my topwater window is gonna be short, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. There is nobody out here right now, which is crazy, so it's gonna get busy soon. I'm gonna get out there before it does. Let's go. Well guys, topwater is not something I'm all that comfortable with. I don't throw a ton of it and I haven't caught a ton of fish on it. It is one of the most fun ways to fish, that's undeniable. It's the reason so many people get up so freaking early, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. I've got maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes before the sun's over these trees. And you know, we're into full-on morning pattern. So let's give it a shot, see if I can get my first couple topwater fish of the year. Got one, there we go. Right away, right away. Yep. Not a terrible little fish either. I grab my pliers on this one because he is deep. All right, there we go. My first topwater fish of the year. I'm all tangled in my own cord here. Came on a, see if I can catch it without hooking myself, River to Sea Rover. This is like the smaller one, the 90 whatever it is. Like 4 little walks with it and this little guy hit it. Let's get him out of here. First topwater fish of the year came on a River to Sea Rover. My first time using that bait. Wow, it walks great. This guy cranked it. Let's get him out of here. Well, that's cool. Mission a success. I got my first topwater fish. Again, that was a River to Sea Rover. I think it's a 98 size. It's a smaller one. I bought it because it's going to be more versatile for me for smallmouth. So, whew, not a bait I have a ton of confidence in, but it's hard not to. That fish crashed it. So let's keep going. Let's see if I can get a couple more. Well guys, it's been super slow since that topwater bite. I'm not really sure what's up. I think it's mostly the sun. It's up real high and it's lit up the whole lake, so I'm having to find shady spots. I did find an amazing pile of bluegill beds. There are just gills everywhere, so I'll put on the underwater and see if I can actually get them captured. That's a fish. God, he's way out there already. Holy cow, he got way away from me. There you go. Another decent fish. Really not too bad. Another pounder. He took my bait and was like off in outer space because I was thinking about backing up because I saw this log sticking out and had not quite done so yet. My gosh. Anyway, nice fish. All right guys, second one of the day. This one came on a Senko over a log. This is where I caught that 3-pounder last time I was here. I was just dreaming off in La La Land and I could tell my bait had run off and he was like 10 feet from where I got him, so let's get him out of here. Well, I'm definitely starting to figure out a pattern on this particular laydown. It's not one that in the last couple years I've caught fish on, but this is 2 straight trips I've pulled one off it, and that dude actually killed it. I mean, I dropped it in, and I looked down to check my position on the log, and I looked back up and I could tell my line was just gone. So, and I reeled and reeled and reeled and reeled and reeled and reeled to finally catch up with him because he'd swam all the way out. So, a couple fish in the books. Yet again, another slow day here, but with the sun this high, I'm not that surprised. So I'm gonna go look for some shade. Let's see what happens. Oh! Should not have done that. Oh! Ouch. Oh. Fish. Oh, he's wrapped. It's definitely a fish though. Let him work his way loose. He's there. There he is. Come on. There he is. Yeah, all right. There's another one. This time flipping fish. I threw over the log into the shade and I saw him flash up and grab it. This camera's falling over, so I'm just kind of leaning a little bit. Nice. Well, dudes, it's been a bit, but finally got another one. I've been flipping this Missile Baits D-Bomb, pretty popular bait, over a log. And it was just dangling there. I saw Flash come up and I knew I had him. I had to sit there and wait for him to untangle himself. Luckily, I drilled him through the top of the mouth. These Trokar flipping hooks, man, I'm falling in love with these. I peg fish with them. So much better than the ones I used to use, the VMCs or even the Strike Kings. So let's get this third fish out of here. Ooh. So again, guys, kind of same plan as was a couple weeks ago when I was here. Threw a lot of stuff all day, threw the Senko an awful lot, and finally have turned to flipping. Again, this is a Missile Baits D-Bomb, kind of a black and blue. I've got a 1/4 ounce weight for a little slower fall. I kind of might put a 3/8 on just to get through some of these branches, but maybe this slow fall helped here. Like I said, just fell over a log. He flashed up and grabbed it. It's nice to get another fish, especially with the sun at high. I mean, it's like right around noon right now, so it's always a hard time to catch fish. See if I can get a few more before I gotta bounce on out of here. Got him. Got another one. Same spot. Rump. Another one. Same deal, same log, same bait. Flipped it over, felt a dunk, and so I leaned into him and was able to horse him out of there. I mean, these little guys are fat. I can't tell if they're just so far post spawn or what, but so it goes. This guy's got a little gnarly spot on him, so I get him out of here. Another one. Sweet. Well, dudes, finally a pattern. Finally. It's been a long freaking early summer, but I am finally on a pattern, finally getting a bunch of fish, and it is all about this Missile Baits D-Bomb. Bye. Guys, this is fun. I love flipping and pitching. I just love pinpoint casts that I'm not very good at. I love just ripping a hook into these fish, and especially with these big flipping hooks, you gotta get into them, and they are really aggressive today. Well, guys, as I'm flipping here, I just looked at my chart. When I got here this morning at like 6 a.m., it was 71.9 degrees in the water, which is already up like 4 degrees over last 2 weeks ago. Another one? Got him. Oh, perfect time for another one to bite right as I'm talking anyway. I was just about to say, I just looked down and it's 75 degrees, 74.9. Another guy. Okay. All right. Yet another one on the D-Bomb. They're all pretty identical, you know, pound and a half buck bass. These guys are heavy. Like, they're heavier than they look, for sure. They're chunky fish. Slake, well, he's gone. They're chunky fish and they feed up. So, all right. I think we're still in post-spawn, to be perfectly honest. I'm pretty sure we are at 75 degrees, you know. But even so, these are fat, really aggressive fish who are just coming out and absolutely cranking this D-Bomb. Oh man, he darted for it. Just a little guy. No, he's really not much different than the others. There we go, another little guy. I threw back into this dark corner back over there where I just wasn't sure there was a fish, but because it was so shallow, and of course there was. Well, that day turned around in a hurry. It was a struggle. I mean, it just was like not even an hour ago I was complaining about how slow it was. I got my topwater fish early and then a small Senko fish, and then it was hours without a bite. And then I started flipping this black and blue D-Bomb into the deepest wood I can, or right in the shade line, and man, I've got, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them since. You know, nothing big. Again, the big fish here is like 1.5 pounds, but these are heavy little males, and they're aggressive. It's great. And man, I just love ripping the hook into them and then having to drag them through the cover. There's just something awesome about that. So I got another 45 minutes on the lake. I'm hoping to get a few more. I say that a lot, but you know, I'm always hoping to get a few more. That's always the end goal. Tug is the drug. Let's go. See if I can hit my spot here. Another one, same spot again. He's wrapped again. I'll let him work himself loose again. Golly, this is my 4th fish from that exact same little spot where I just lay it over this log. Come on, buddy, work yourself loose. Work yourself loose. No, I think I lost him. Bomber! I wanted another fish. I mean, this was another buck bass, but I still wanted him. Got one. There we go. I don't know if you guys could see that. I threw it out there just to straighten my line out a little bit, and I felt the log over there, and I stopped right as I hit the log and let it roll over, and this dude cracked it. All right. Whoop. Well, that's easily my biggest one of the day. Holy crap, that's a way bigger fish than I thought. Didn't mean to lay him down, but ow. That'll go 2 pounds for sure. That's easily the big one of the day. Just loaded up. What looks like bits of something, crawfish or something come out of them. Nice freaking fish. Ow, stop. Stop. All right, guys, there's a nice kicker fish. Solid 2-pound fatty. This guy's still spawning even though it's 75 degrees. You can just tell he's huge. But was casting out my line for some distance to try and get it tight again after it gets all loopy from flipping, and I felt the log over there and I just stopped and let it fall off, and this dude crushed it, man. He absolutely destroyed it. So let's get him back out of here. Okay. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. I have to say, had a pretty damn good day. I got my first topwater of the year. Got a whole bunch of flipping fish. Flipping and pitching is what I love to do. I was throwing the Senko early, and I don't love to do that, but I feel like I have to out of necessity. But man, the flipping bite obviously was on. I kind of wish I was doing it all day. Fell in love with another new flipping bait. A couple weeks ago, it was the Strike King Rodent, and today the D-Bomb was crushing it. I have a ton of confidence in this bait already, and it feels like another one of those where I'm gonna run out and buy 40 bucks worth of them to have them stocked up, and if I do, yeah, that's fine. So thanks a lot for coming along, guys. Really appreciate it. I will catch everybody on the next one.